Next problem is problem 2.33. Consider an infinite chain of point charge plus or minus q with alternating sign strung out along x-axis. Each a distance a from its nearest neighbor. Find the work per particle required to assemble this system. See, you can see this system. You have alternative positive and negative charge. Naturally, this will attract. You have a positive charge here, then negative charge, and then positive charge, then negative charge. So the electrostatic potential energy per particle we have to find. Take one charge plus q. You take one charge plus q. Sorry, here it is plus q, minus q, plus q, and minus q. So alternate plus and minus. So take one charge plus q at the origin. You take this charge. Its potential energy comes from all the other charges. So you can write potential energy is kq. As I said, k is equal to 1 over 4 pi epsilon naught. Due to mathematical simplicity, I used to write this always as k. So kq, this is origin of the charge, this charge q. Summation over n is equal to 1 to infinite minus 1 n over na, because if you move the particle, first particle distance is the a, second particle distance is 2a. So third particle distance is 3a. So na comes here. Similarly, this minus 1n. So you have alternatively positive and negative charge. So minus 1 power n multiplied by this q. So this can be written as k multiplied by q into q square, and you bring a outside the summation because running index is n. So this will become summation over n is equal to 1 to infinite minus 1 power whole power n over n. So now we have to simplify this. Now we got this expression, that is potential energy is equal to k q squared over a summation over 1 to infinite minus 1 power n over n. The alternating harmonic series is, that is summation over minus 1 power n over n is equal to minus the natural logarithm of 2. So this can be written as, you replace this as minus natural logarithm of 2. So this can be written as u is equal to minus k q squared over a. I am replacing this as minus natural logarithm of 2. Here it is very interesting, since each pairs is counted twice. That is, if you are taking the potential energy between 1 and 2, you are similarly taking 2 and 1. That is twice. 1 and 3, 3 and 1. So you are always counting twice in the total energy of lattice. So the work per particle or energy per particle is half of this. That is, work per particle is equal to half of this potential energy, which is equal to minus k, this q squared over a, and this half I am bringing half multiplied by natural logarithm of 2. So now we got this relation, work done per particle is equal to minus k q squared over a of natural logarithm of 2. This half natural logarithm of 2 can be written as alpha, where alpha is Madelung constant. Alpha is equal to half natural logarithm of 2. So the work done per particle is equal to minus 1 over 4 pi epsilon naught q squared over a. This I am writing as modular constant alpha, and also k I am replacing. K is actually 1 over 4 pi epsilon naught. So this is the work done per particle. So the alternating sign makes this series converge. It will converge. The dimensionless coefficient alpha is the one-dimensional Madelung constant. If you find these lectures helpful, kindly subscribe. Also, don't forget to share it, and also you join my channel for the growth of my channel. Thank you very much for watching my video continuously and supporting me continuously. Thank you very much.